Testing. Okay, that works. What's up, guys? There you go. Okay. Okay, I think we're good now. Alert box, chat box. Checking to see how many people are in here right now. There's 23, 11. No, there's 11 people in here right now. Okay. I'm gonna add one more thing. I'm trying to set up the stream right now. Sorry, guys. It's complicated. There you go. Okay. Now I could at least see who's in here. All right, what's up, guys? I hope everyone is having a good morning, and if you're on the other side of the planet, a good night right now, or good evening. So yeah, I was just pointing out Sensonics because I saw there was a little bit of movement, and you know, it might end up looking at a little something like this and trading back in this range, or maybe it'll close above 3 and stay there for a while. If we stay above 3 for a pretty long period of time, I think that could show a little bit more confidence in pushing this stock higher. So yeah, what's up, guys? How are y'all doing? I was probably going to be here between 30 minutes to an hour. Last time I said that, I was here for like 2 hours, so no guarantees. Might be here a little longer. How's the camera set up? Is this good? Volume by price as an indicator. Volume does play a role, but not the only indicator. Yeah, it was slower. There's definitely more volume today. A lot more volume today. Hello from Toronto. That's awesome. Never been to Canada. BNGO. He said WTF is happening to BNGO. I don't know. I have not looked. Is this accurate? February 5th. I mean, it's just hanging out. This is your area of interest right now. I don't know why the trend line is green. Area of interest right here. The reason I picked the one in the back as opposed to this one is because this one happened first. If you go back even more, you can see this touch over here. So it's just hanging out in the middle. Nothing's happening in Bio Nano right now. It's quiet. What's up, WB3? How you doing? Technical analysis, very good. I appreciate it. It's years in the making. I used to use a lot of indicators, but I figured out it's a lot easier to just keep things simple. What time is it for me? It is 9:35 in the morning right now. So I am about an hour late from market open. Central Standard Time. I'm going to look at CCIV. Yeah, sure. So this was pre-announcement, right? And then they announced, and then poof, poof, poof. Yeah, this thing's flying. It's quiet today, but point of interest immediately. So what I like to use for areas of interest is areas in price where there's a lot of reaction. So there was a pretty big upward movement, and then strong downward movement, chilled back here. And then you always look back in time to see where price reacted. It's a good place to set your price targets and price points. And I would say that, of course, if it's going to move up higher, it's going to target previous highs and look for limit orders and things of that nature above this high. But if it fails to, penetrate this area of resistance and then close, usually you want to see it go pretty far beyond it, maybe plus 5% or so, and then pull back and then test as support. But if it's just hanging around this area, it's not enough conviction to say, hey, this is a breakout. So it's probably just going to hang out between $35 and $28. And if you see right here, it's pretty much hanging out close to the middle. It's not really going anywhere. I would say it is quiet on Churchill CCIV right now. But we are bullish still. So you have that going. So looking at Brazil SARS-2 variant in American patients. Man, isn't that another bio company? Same thing. Looking for previous highs, seeing how price reacts. Broke above it, did not stay above the high, and it's using it as what appears to be resistance. Notable high. Yeah, I would say TTOO is probably going to do the same thing as Sensonics right now. Stay between $2 and $3. I'm not sure if valuation's the same though, at all. Sensonics has what, like 330-ish million shares outstanding. I don't know what TTOO has right now. You're locked out of Robinhood for buying for 90 days? Why? That's a long time. 3 months? Is that for the day trading limit for accounts 24.999 and smaller? Opinion on chart analysis. I only use horizontal support and resistance. I do not mess with trend lines, like diagonal trend lines. I don't touch them because you can't place diagonal limit orders. You can play horizontal at specific price limit orders. You cannot put diagonal limit orders. You know what I mean? So that's why I prefer horizontal support and resistance, because it reflects price. We got check. Okay, I'll look at check for you guys. What is check? It is doing nothing. Had a high up here, a low down here, another high, and then a low, and it has stayed below since. Okay. So this is the first time. So way back here, this is the first time it used $1.80-ish area as support. So you could use that going into the future. You could see prices actually reacted around here several times. Here, here, here. Stayed above here. I mean, stayed below as resistance. Pushed up, reacted, stayed, gapped, and it's just trading sideways. You could wait for a break above this and then wait for this high to get breached right here. And then I would look for a bounce here, preferably. But for now, it's just chilling. The longer it stays here, the harder it's going to pop in one way or another. How far behind am I on messages? SENS is up 25. Wait, is it really up 25% right now? Did I miss something? Oh, you're right. Wow. Nice. Very good. Yeah, this is really good price action right here. Let's see if it closes here. What time is it? 9:41. Yeah, we'll see how it looks in 19 minutes. I mean, if it's looking like this and we have high volume, it could break $4. I would not be surprised. Workhorse has a long way to go. Let me see. Price action and Workhorse, what are they doing? Just hanging out. Yeah, I wouldn't touch Workhorse right now. tried to stay above it, broke below it. It's acting as resistance right now, so I would just wait. If you really believe in Workhorse as a company, I mean, if you just found out about Workhorse right now, you're probably asking yourself, should I buy into the company? I would just really look at valuation, where you think their sales are going to go in the future, and see if it makes sense at the current valuation in terms of, you know, price to sales and things like that. And if you can, you know, have high confidence or conviction that it's going to grow into those metrics later on. Traditional valuation metrics are so out of whack right now anyways. On Discord, Golu. Oh, what's up? Man, thanks for the $5, by the way. There was not a notification. This was run-of-the-mill, like, real quick. Real quick. This was really fast. I just said, man, I'm going to hop on a live stream before Sensonics pops, and, like, while I was setting it up, it pretty much already did that. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Too late to get into Sensonics. I'm not in Sensonics to exit at $4, so that's up to you. If you're trying to make, you know, like 30% or something, like, okay, so, okay, to answer your question, is it too late to get in? If you want the possibility of price moving up around 22% to our short-term price target of $4, then maybe it's not. But the thing I'm waiting for really is a close above here and it trading above $3 for a little while. Talk about the giveaway. So the giveaway is on Monday. So, I mean, it's not going to happen on Monday, but on Monday is when you can actually participate. So I'm going to be posting a video which is sponsored on Monday, and I already got approved with the sponsor and everything that I could run the giveaway. It won't, the video won't mention anything about being a giveaway video or anything like that. It is a sponsored video. I'm simply running the giveaway on the sponsored video so you guys can have interaction with the video. Because I know sponsored videos usually don't get a lot of interaction because, you know, they're sponsored. So I was trying to, you know, generate some buzz around the video. So the way it works is you guys are supposed to comment on the video and be subscribed to the channel. And I'm going to pick 5 of you at random using a comment picker. It's like some website where you can pick random comments. So I'm going to pick 5 of you guys out of that video. And whoever does win is going to get $100 each. I'm going to do it for 5 people, so it's going to be $500. And the whole point is I want interaction on the video so the sponsors can see that people are interacting with the channel, even when the videos are sponsored. And this will probably help me maintain a relationship with them, which will be good for the future. Do you think index funds will crash, correct, in favor of innovation-focused funds? That's hard to say, man. Do I think so? I mean, if Kathy Wood is right that index funds are basically misallocated funds, basically passive investing turning back into more active investing in the future, then maybe not a crash, but I would see, you know, maybe a small exodus in the, you know, traditional hedge funds. I mean, index funds, sorry. Misallocation of capital, I think is what she called that. I did not get the Moomoo app. VVNE. VVNE. Can I... Is it VYNE? Vine Therapeutics. Give a thumbs up the video, guys. Yeah, if you guys are watching, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the stream out. So sad about Workhorse. Hey, if you sold out of Workhorse at 23, it's because you thought if you're gonna sell out of positions, I like to only sell out of positions if you um, find better opportunistic plays in the markets. Biol has sold over 40,000 of their systems as of today and are partnered with one of the biggest dentistry firms in America, consisting of 330 practice areas of date. As of today. Biolace? Oh yeah, I heard about them yesterday in the stream. There's so many of you I couldn't even like address you guys talking about it. Price action sitting at resistance. Could see a breakout coming. I mean, the markets are overly bullish. Like, we had that slight correction earlier this week, and then the markets have remained bullish regardless. Sold to buy Sensonics at 230 after what? Heck yeah. Okay. Nice. Hey, remember, it's not financial advice. It's just for entertainment purposes. Legally, I have to say that. There's 100 people in here right now? Really? No way. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Everyone else who's just tuned in, welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. I was told Nano's also moving up. Is it? Might be doing something. I'm on the 1 hour. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. How's the volume here? Yeah, we're definitely seeing some increased volumes compared to the last couple days. Yeah, let me get rid of this right here. Okay, so this green box that I have here, by the way, I drew it last night. I was talking to some guys in the Discord group, in the private Discord group, that they were trying to see like where price would be going, and like where it makes sense for price to range. And I said that it makes a lot of sense for it to stay between these two major levels. This is where price ran up to and then pulled back hard, so it has stayed here since. So I mean, if anyone's into like day trading, swing trading, things like that, there could be a chance that it pulls back to like 13 bucks. I mean, I think we already saw that happen, and we might not see it again. Of course, it's hard to say, but if you're going to look for points of interest, it's going to be in this area between closer to 13 and then closer to 18. I like Jumia. I like Jumia a lot. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. I don't have very many stock picks, but I try to make sure they're good. Especially if I'm going to make my channel, like, make a lot of content about them on the channel. Level 2 useful when trading. What's level 2 again? Can you explain, Steven? Level 2. I probably know what you're talking about, but I don't know the actual like terminology behind it. So Gilt, G-I-L-T, and could be included in ARKX. Another, is it like a 3D printing, or is it like specifically like some satellite service? Satellite networks, of course. You know, I was looking at if you guys have heard of the SPAC that's supposed to happen, the merger with SRAC and Momentus. WB3, that interview this weekend with Yoav Stern is the same interview that we got a couple months ago. They're just going to re-air it on Bloomberg. So it's not a new interview, but it is going to, you know, be ahead, or it's going to be in front of a lot of people this weekend. But SRAC, they're merging with Momentus. So they have been delaying their flight on the SpaceX. I think the Falcon 9 is what's going to take it up to orbit. And it's pretty much going to be their demo that their taxi service for satellite works for satellites. And they've been delaying it. They've been postponing over and over again. and we're still waiting on that. But I think if it goes successfully, then that company should do pretty well if they can do it, multiple times. Especially that would be their first successful proof of concept. So I would be looking at SRAC. I'll even put it in here just so you guys can look into that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be public WB3. Yeah. But yes, it is going to be a big deal, especially since it's going to be in front of that many people. Hi from Sweden. What's up, man? Sweden. I heard that's a beautiful place. Again, I really like Jumia. If they can figure out the whole logistics nightmare in Africa, they'll do very well. There's no other option right now for that kind of e-commerce platform in Africa. CIDM. What is CIDM? When I open charts that I've never seen before, I just immediately mark points that would be areas of interest. That's what I like to do. I mean, I guess we could just kind of wait for something to happen here. It did pull back, so this could have been some optimal entry right here. I'm not sure exactly what this business does. Like I say, it's important to look at fundamentals because all stock prices can move, but not all the companies can, be successful. So something to take note, guys. Full-time trader. I'm pretty much looking at stocks all the time. I wouldn't say I'm actively trading all the time, but if I see opportunities, then yeah, I might see opportunities once a month, once every couple months, especially with Nano Dimension. But I wouldn't say I'm, day trading. I like SoFi. IPOE, I like SoFi. Yeah, I am in Texas. Yes. Yeah. When's the last time I was in Oklahoma? I don't remember when I was in Oklahoma last. I'm trying to get to all of your messages, guys. I still do have my Bitcoin, yes. How's Bitcoin doing? You know what? I've totally been ignoring Bitcoin. How's Bitcoin doing? Oh, we're back at 38K? Wow, okay. Yeah, so if you guys don't already know, Michael Saylor is hosting the Bitcoin for Corporations. You guys can look that up on Google, YouTube. Look up Bitcoin for Corporations. And he is basically presenting a plan for corporations to incorporate Bitcoin into their businesses. And I don't know if you guys saw what was the thing the presentation that ARK Invest released recently? I think it's called Big Ideas, right? Or New Ideas, or I think it was the Big Ideas presentation. Said if all of these big corporations put 1% of their balance sheet into Bitcoin, it would raise Bitcoin to like a $50,000 price tag right now, or like 500K or something. I forget exactly what it was, but it's very dry. Very dry. Yeah, I didn't sit and watch the whole thing. I know they split it up into different sections. Like for, I think, like regulatory, and then for like integrating it into business, accounting purposes, things like that. I forget exactly how they set that up, but yeah, I would imagine it is going to be dry because they don't want to sensationalize it to these corporations. They need to actually have substance there and be able to use it. I do like solar companies, but if I'm gonna go with the solar company, honestly, I'm gonna stick with Tesla. Tesla is the ETF on energy, in my opinion. Stream. How many guys are in here right now? How many of you are in here? 117. What is up, everyone else who has joined the live stream? Welcome and good morning. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look at SENS again. We're talking about Sensonics. Oh, that's not SENS, that's SNES. This is SENS. So we're hanging out. I mean, if we want to zoom in, we can go to like a 5-minute chart. If you really want to be analytical here. GM, brother. GM. You mean GME? Brittany said star, 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 star. Hi, Brittany. Thank you, life. GM, brother, GM. Thank you, Miko. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to, you know, help guys understand, guys and girls, how to, you know, look at charts with confidence, because I know it's intimidating, especially at first if you don't know too much. SENS making sense makes sense. Yep. Nice, Akash. Yeah, it sure does, right? SENS CPSH. It's profitable, it's growing, it's long term, it's amazing. What is this? Does someone have an idea of what this company does? And if you can summarize it in like one sentence. This is, yeah, it bounced right off of this 200 moving average. Yeah. This is good price action right here for a move higher. And right now you're looking at a... How much difference is that? This is a 30% upside to this high up here. From where it is right now on this company. David Butler, thank you for your donation, man. You got me into Nano Dimension and Sensonics. I have made some decent money on it. Thank you so much. Your channel is amazing. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I mean, diabetes is a real problem, and I follow Elon Musk a lot, and he said one of the major issues is going to be manufacturing. So Nano Dimension targets manufacturing, and Sensonics targets diabetes, which is something that I think like 1 in 10 people on the planet have right now. No, the United States, or at least pre-diabetic, I believe 1 in 10. So I mean, that's a lot of people, and that's just the U.S. Continuous blood glucose monitors. They do glucose monitors also. Hi from Canada. Thanks, John. Following you on SENS, waiting for... Yeah, me too. 180-day approval. Yep, I'm also waiting on that. We're supposed to get that in the first half of this year. So anyone who does not know that, we're looking for the 180-day Eversense approval, hopefully before June 30th of this year. William, we looked at a couple stocks. What you missed, we looked at a couple stocks. What did we look at already? I think we looked at like a space company. We looked at TTOO, CCIV, chilling on Sensonics. I mean, that's the whole point I put this stream up, because I saw it was going to start moving. Remind me of a... Okay, you kind of remind me of a buddy I used to work with, so once I found your channel, I kept coming back. Our opinions don't always agree, but we do agree a lot. Definitely share a lot of good info. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Your friend sounds like a cool guy, and of course no one's ever gonna agree on everything, man, so you have to stand for something, right? Should you enter Nano Dimension today? It depends. Do you believe in their business, and are you willing to hold the company in the event of a drawdown? Like whoever chased it to 18 and held through 13, not knowing what Nano Dimension does, it's probably really hard for them to hold on to that. Okay, I'm so behind on messages, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. Nano Dimension is green now. Yay. It's a sell on the news stock. I not necessarily. I mean, I don't think it's a sell on the news. I mean, if you're going to sell on the news, then you weren't really in the stock for the company. You were just in the stock for the gains. I mean, obviously everyone's in the stock for the gains, right? But it's kind of short-term mentality if you're going to sell on just news, in my opinion. CPSH engages in the provision of advanced material solutions to the transportation, automotive, energy, computing, internet, telecom, aerospace, defense, oil, and gas and markets. Man, they're like all over the place. Okay. Advanced material solutions. Hey, maybe they can work with Nano Dimension. Superior metal matrix. Including potentially car materials. Okay. I think a big thing for the future is going to be recyclable, materials that are biodegradable. Or like, I think like Tesla, for example, I heard that you can eat their seats if you like really had to. I doubt there's much nutritional value there, but I think you could eat their seats if you really wanted. Thoughts on IMMR? I have not heard of IMMR, Carl. You think Apple will make a CGM watch that will make SENS obsolete? Okay, yeah, so as far as the Apple Watch that people are talking about, so I have talked with a couple people who are diabetic, and they're saying that if there's no blood involved, it's not accurate. So unless the Apple Watch is going to have like a little, like a needle on it or something that's in your arm all day, I don't see it being very accurate. And even then, they still have to go through all the clinical trials and all the steps for it to get approved to be used as a way to, actually track glucose levels. AQMS recycling company. Okay, recycling like battery recycling, or just like all kinds of recycling. Price target on Sensonics right now is I said short term $4. I think we're gonna test these levels again. We're gonna head back here. There is liquidity above these levels right now. We have a ton of limit orders, possibly shorts up here. So the market might come up here again. SENS in 6 months. If we get the approval, I can see it being like a $10 stock. And that would put it around a $3 billion valuation right now. ATTD conference. I'm going to write that down. How do I write that down? February 19th. Oh, for the before the options for February 19th expire. I'm not sure. February 19th, that's like what, 2 weeks from now? Could be at $4, could be at $2. Since stocks dropped 250, it wouldn't be surprised. Right now we're looking, okay, it's pulling back a little bit. Okay, so did it close? Oh, it did close above it, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to see how price reacts now. We did close above it, and we're now going to have to test it as support again. Still holding Nano. Yep. Good job, man. Me too. Before... This is not financial advice. Drop to do before drop 250. Yeah, I would not be surprised. SENS shorts are covering. So the short interest in Sensonics is there, but it's not. We're not going to see a crazy short squeeze like we saw in GameStop. There's simply not enough short interest for that to happen. But if they do cover, it is buying pressure. So yes, you're right there. Do I think they're covering? I'm not exactly sure, though. Turkey via Phoenix, Arizona? How does that work? From Turkey, but Phoenix. Top one out of 3 of your top YouTubers that you follow. Thank you for my efforts. Thoughts on FRSX. Foresight Autonomous, right? That's FRSX. Thank you so much for following the channel and, you know, being there. Foresight Autonomous, I honestly have not looked into them too much. They do the LiDAR, right, for autonomous driving. Is it LiDAR? What do they use? No, that's the wrong exchange. It's on the NASDAQ. This is correct. Yeah, it's just trading sideways, consolidating. Had this area of reaction, traded above, reacted here again, and this is going to be intraday fair value for FRX, for Foresight Autonomous right now. The closer you get it to $8, the better. And then next price target would be somewhere around $6.50. Just based on straight technical analysis. Oh, I'm so behind on messages, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. ABML makes lithium recyclable. Elon Musk talked about it. ABML. Okay, definitely bullish. It's very hard to be... It's very hard for stocks to be bearish right now. I have not seen very many stocks doing poorly besides the CV19 stocks. And even those have had a bounce. Some price... Okay, this is the first wave up, first wave down. Tested this, came back up. We've been trading since. Okay. This is good price action too to go higher. The thing is, I don't know anything about valuation on this company right now though, or if they're profitable and things like that. But I mean, the lithium recycling is going to be a huge market. I've done some research on that too. It's going to be a huge market. Oh man, I'm so behind on all these messages. Oh my goodness. John Paul, I have to say, man, your channel and the way you do your DD is appreciated more than you know. Keep it up, bro. Hope you can turn YouTube into a career. All the best, brother. Thank you so much, Bad. I am Bad. I'm trying. I really like having the platform to be able to educate you guys and make you guys just a little bit better every day in the markets. I'm still improving myself. I'm no oracle or anything by any means. I just want to, you know, be able to help you guys be more confident when you make your decisions and help you guys know what to look for. Year-end price prediction. That is such a hard question. I don't know. Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. Like I said, short-term price target on Sensonics is $4. I think the market is going to want to test that price. I mean, if we look at Dexcom's what, a $30 billion company right now? Sensonics is a sub $1 billion company right now? Thank you, Carl. Thank you for your insight. I'm just trying to help all of you guys get better at looking at the markets. It's something that I enjoy. Look at HOL. They are merging with Astra Space. HOL. Holicity. Well, okay, so it's gone up, what, like 100%? It's doubled where it is right now. I don't know enough about this company to, you know, go into this and chase price. What'd you say they were doing? They're doing, I just read it. Where is it? Where is it? HOL. What'd you say? It's a space company? Astra Space. Okay. I don't know what Astra Space does. TRXE, AI, Revolution. Diamond Hands. You saw an ad for Neo? Where did you see the ad? About Clover Health report on Shmath specs. I haven't read it yet, Joshua. I have not read it yet. I I would have to look into that for sure, but I guess I don't really have an opinion just because I haven't gotten that far yet. Like, what I did this morning is I went, paid a water bill, got some food, came back home, started the stream, so I've not gotten that far. Gevo, that's the natural gas company, no? Or biofuel or something. Gevo. I heard Jayconomics was talking about that stock here on YouTube. He's done some good research on that company. I have not done enough. Nearly enough to have a solid opinion on it. I've just been following, like the companies that I talk about on this channel, I've been following like a hawk. So I really don't look into all the companies equally just because I have to make YouTube videos. Think of ideas for other YouTube videos. Keep track of the portfolio. Look at stocks. Look at my stocks that I have already. Read news. Nano Dimension's releasing filings like every day now. And you guys just present so many stocks, it's hard to track all of them. You guys are like, you guys are welcome to educate me on anything as well. I'm not here to only educate you guys. You guys are able to teach me whatever you guys know as well, especially about these new companies that I have not covered here. BioNano, price action wise, we just looked at it. It's moving sideways. It's not doing anything right now. Over the counter stock. Yeah, battery recycling. There's a company that's apparently down the street from Tesla's Fremont factory. Can someone fact check me on that? But apparently down the street from Tesla's Fremont factory, there's a recycling plant that's apparently doing very well. Again, do fact check me on that. I don't even remember the name of the company. Sensonics support's going to be like $3 right now. So what's it doing? Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. I mean, I would, like right here, I would prefer it to come a little lower and then pull back a little harder, just to be sure that it's using it as support. But really, we're going to be looking for a close on the daily above $3, guys, for Sensonics. Do I think Nano will fall after the vote? Not after the vote, but after the offerings, possibly. Tie and win. We'll hold on. Stream cheers. All right, Jack, you're welcome to do so. There's offering. Yeah, so I don't think they have to issue, what was it, like 200 million shares they're trying to add on the shelf again? 250. They don't have to issue all of them. They'll just possibly raise more money using those, but they're going to be asking for consistently more and more money from these institutional investors per offering that they issue. We lit, baby. We show is. If you're going to keep streaming like this, you should make a channel on Twitch. Do you think so? That's like a whole other platform to worry about. I'm not sure how the whole Twitch thing works. I've watched some streams on there. I know you can like subscribe to people, but as a content creator, I have no idea. I have experience here on YouTube now that I've had my channel for so long. Bloomberg, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yep, we are all waiting for that. I wonder how it's going to affect markets going into Monday next week. To link in PayPal. Wait, PayPal? Oh, you went to Streamlabs. Okay, thanks, Leland. All right, I'll check that out after. I didn't even realize I had that on there. I forgot. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can you discuss annual cost of each CGM to a diabetic? Annual cost of the To be honest, I don't know exact annual cost for that, but the other day I tried calling my local pharmacy in Texas. We have HEB. I tried calling HEB. I believe they were over the counter for someone who doesn't have insurance. They were charging, I believe, I think it was like $3,000 for the sensor, and then like another 3,000, or like no, I think altogether it was between $4,500 and $6,000 for the sensor and the transmitter, and that was going through the pharmacy. So I'm sure Sensonics has massive margins selling it to them, and then the pharmacy also has a ton of margin there. So I mean, if you only need it 4 times a year right now, then just do that times 4, and then multiply that by however many people have diabetes, and then multiply that by however much market share you think Eversense is going to have over Dexcom and the rest of them. That's how you kind of have an idea of how big the market can be. Stay on YouTube. Everyone does research on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think too. There is people who do stock like technical research for Twitch streamers, but I don't know. I don't feel like Twitch is the right platform for it. But I mean, I could be wrong. I know someone who has a pump. She has a pump like on her side. I don't remember what brand it is or anything, but I think it was like a $10,000 pump that she had put in her for her diabetes. New Cypher coin up today. Any idea? Because it's an altcoin and everyone's looking for the next Bitcoin right now. So, I mean, anything can get pumped in this market. If you wanted more people on your Discord, you should at least do a short tutorial. Like Steven, a tutorial on what? Like how to use Discord? Okay. Okay. What's to prevent Dexcom from buying Sensonics? Money. If the price is right. But I mean, do you think they would do that? I don't know. Depends if they want to sell out of their product. I think if they're going to be smart, they're not going to sell it right now. It's like you have the winning lottery ticket and then you want to sell the lottery ticket for like 500K or something. I guess that's a bad analogy because you don't know if you won the lottery, but you get my point. Like with Nano, imagine if Nano Dimension sold their company right now before they actually advanced their materials where they want it. It just doesn't make sense. I don't think they'll do it yet. 1,000 shares up 30%. I like the stonk. Yeah, I like Sensonics too. Yeah, okay, so if Dexcom does buy out Sensonics, depending on the price, it would get distributed among everyone who holds shares in the company. So, PSTX. What is Poseida Therapeutics? What is this? What does this company do? I mean, therapeutics, but like what exactly? Offer should I use to invest and trade? Can you use the Moomoo platform in Europe? I've heard people were using Trading 212, but then they're also moving out of Trading 212. Oh, someone told me last night that ARK Invest bought DraftKings. So can someone verify that as well? Did ARK Invest buy DraftKings? And is this their first purchase? Joined your Patreon yesterday, but don't know how to go back. It's patreon.com. I'll put a sticky link to the Patreon, and I'll pin the message to the top so you guys could look at that. If you guys want to participate in the private Discord group and look at whatever I post on there. I'm pretty active on the Patreon and the Discord. But, yeah, Earth Adventure, you just go to patreon.com/JP Investing. And that's how you can go back. Entry point for Sensonics. If you want to be patient and try and time the market, I would wait for it to come back to $3. There's a chance that it could break below it, but really what we're looking for is on the daily closing for next week going into Monday. We want to see it close above $3 today. That's what I would look for. 23andMe? I don't know. 23andMe, is that for like, is that a genomic stock? It sounds like a genomic stock. 23? 23, isn't that like the number of chromosomes people have? Yes, on DraftKings. Okay, I thought so. Yep. So is it an? Oh, so it is a new position for ARK Invest. Okay. VGAC. Which one's VGAC again? Zomedica. So I looked into one of their filings and I figured out that the software, whatever they're using for their product, is licensed to them, and they are basically relying on the licensing from this other company. Like if you look in the risk factors in one of their filings, I don't remember which one I saw, but if you look at the risk factors, you'll see that in there. So that's the only thing I don't like about it, is that they don't really own their technology. So if they were to pull the licensing from them, then they wouldn't have a product. Alright, GP, what is TP toilet paper? You mean price target? I'm just kidding. For SENS, short term, I said it was $4. I believe the market will test it there. Of course, not financial advice. SBE, good to buy now. What is that merger doing? I'm chilling now, trading sideways. Yep, it is finding. It's so volatile in this range, but it is pretty much not doing much. But yeah, if you want to talk about intraday fair value, this is probably right there. Yeah, probably $30 to $50, and we're at $40. Yeah, that's literally right in the middle of the high and the low that was created in late December. Sends to the moon. Yeah, I hope so, man. Got to get that approval. I don't own any Ethereum. I have no Ethereum. I'm all Bitcoin. Institutions are not really buying Ethereum. I'm sure there's some that's not really being disclosed, but a majority of the attention for big institutional money is on Bitcoin. And the reason being is store value, because the Treasury is printing money at unprecedented rates, and there's no sign of it stopping. That money's got to go somewhere, right? Big volume July $5 call. Okay. Dirk. Wait, Dirk. Did I email you? I emailed you, right? Pretty sure that was you, Dirk. Cytotherapeutics, a clinical stage biopharm company. Unmet liver issues. Okay. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not looking for ROI on my cryptocurrency. I mean, it's there, yes, okay. I will say that the return on investment is there, but like like when you get red pilled, like the Matrix, when you get red pilled on Bitcoin, it's kind of like you're cashing out of the dollar in a sense. I have a base position in Bitcoin right now where I'm gonna have at least that amount of Bitcoin and then possibly trade the rest, but I really want to have a minimum position on Bitcoin. Nano Dimension should go further below $15. Well, it was at $13 the other day. Yeah, I mean, you had your chance to buy it at 13 bucks. I made a video on that like last week. Like when this first happened. Yeah, okay, this is good price action. It's engulfing all of this movement right here. Man, it sucks to be like a short seller in this kind of market right now. Poor fund managers, man. It is a tough time to be shorting companies right now. Why is Sensonics up? Because markets do whatever they want. It's the honey badger. The honey badger don't care, just wants to test price. We got a voting tool in the short term and a weighing tool in the long term. Right now it's a voting tool. I mean, it's possible. I can't guarantee anything. Like, there's nothing stopping from Nano Dimension raising their next offering price to $12 or $13 or $15. And yes, because it is a good stonk. So there's no new FDA. No, not yet. Not yet. I will definitely let you guys know. Cathal. Oh, I just made you a mod. Here, let me take that off. Sorry, I did not mean to tease you there, making you a mod. That was an accident. I'm sorry. Think about Doge. Doge is a meme coin. Stay away. You might make some money, but if you stay in it, you might get hurt. I have Sensonics, Nano Dimension, Tesla, and Bitcoin. Down after the meeting. I really think it's not going to be affected, but I think after the once there's okay, I won't say that it's not possible, but it's likely not going to move until after they announce an offering. Which, I mean, as we've seen in the past, we'll close the week out on Friday, and then on Sunday night they'll announce, hey, we have an offering coming up, and then Monday it opens red. Yeah, thank you, David, for the donation. Oh, the goat? The goat? Really? You think so? No way. I think Elon's the goat. That dude's trying to get us to Mars. What a freaking baller. But thank you again for the donation. What's up, Demo? How are you doing? How many people are in the chat now? I have not checked. There's 145 of you in here. I am so impressed. Oh my gosh. Wait, what happened to chat? Can you guys still see me on chat? Did it go blank? Oh, okay. Well, as long as you guys can still see me. Ugh, I need water. Okay. Oh, my throat's so dry. This is like a conversation, but only I get to talk. Mesa. in here since $4 and holding tight. That's a really good cost basis. I have Tesla and not Neo. Yes. Yes, Jennifer. I'm not touching Neo. Even though I know China is a powerful country. Change the font's color? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me do that. How do I do that? Chat box. What color should I change the text? Oh, black. Right, cuz no, duh. Yeah, my bad. Whoops. Goko? I don't know. What the heck is Goko? I saw Mesa. Okay, I'll look up Mesa first. Mesa, price action wise, you have a chance of seeing $8 again. What is this, like a 20% increase in price? And Goko, I don't know if this accounts for stock splits too, so make sure this accounts for stock splits before you listen to anything that I say here. Yeah. Like I said, this is like a really hard market to find bearish trends. Everything's green pretty much. Over the like grand scheme of things, over the past year, everything is green. Mix your lady. What is that face? Is it like what is that? Oh, that's actually really funny. Gives a good word digging deep into the fundamentals of SENS. Yeah. All right. If you want a good place to start, look at their recent 10Q in September and just read through that. You get a lot of info there. Let me go back to Sensonics because that is what the stream is titled. Dig deep, rocket high. Yes, sir. Dollar cost average, yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. Of course, this is not financial advice, but it makes sense to dollar cost average into companies that have a lot of potential, especially if they have strong fundamentals already. Like they have proof of concept already with the 90-day version, so that's why I'm really comfortable holding their stock, is because they already have a product on the market. And and price target, I said $4. This high up here that you see on the top left, somewhere above this. There's no news that came out today for Sensonics. Dang it, Jennifer, I didn't even get to read your message. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, so if you guys do want to join the Discord group, this is what it looks like. There's honestly a lot of people in here right now. I actually fixed the Discord group yesterday, so you can join directly from the Patreon now. You don't have to message me anymore. If you join the Patreon group, you will have access to this private Discord. We have a few voice channels in here. I'm not always in the voice channels, but this is a place for you guys to talk about these stocks. And we have a bunch of text channels here talking about the stocks that we talk about here. So just something to point out to you guys. Holding from 186, that's a good cost basis. Is anyone in this channel, I mean, anyone in the live stream has been in Sensonics since below $1? Are there any of you unicorns in here? Anybody? No? Any unicorns? Sava? Sava, let me look, Metro. What is Sava? Sava Sciences. What happened? Went for it. Dang. What the heck? I don't know. Was there like some news or something? I really am not sure what happened here. 90 cents? Hey, nice. That's freaking cheap, man. Every couple of weeks. Yeah, you're right. I've been focusing heavily on Sensonics and Nano. But the thing is whenever I post things that are not within those, like the tags, it doesn't get as much viewership. But Graham Stephan, and Meet Kevin, shoot, that'd be insane. Those are big guys. You know what? Maybe I can. Never doubt yourself, guys. Never doubt yourself. What's not to like about Neo? They are not vertically integrated like Tesla. So the second that their suppliers start to get orders from other for manufacturing of other products, there's going to be supply constraint there. They're trying to do the battery swap, the battery as a service, which is super expensive to implement. So the cars are going to be built around the battery as a service for the battery swap. What other things? I mean, it's not like it's not that it's a bad company necessarily, but it's just not going to be as lean as Tesla, in my opinion. And not only that, Neo is specifically EV, right? Tesla, we're talking all energy plus EV. You guys should watch Tesla Daily. If you don't, also, he talks about Neo there too. Not all the time, but he does have a really good idea about Tesla and their advantages over other companies in the EV space. I have no idea when earnings is going to be. Yeah, like we're almost halfway into February in like a week, and we still don't know. Maybe we'll know by the last week of this month, possibly. Oh yeah, let me go back to Sensonics, guys, since we want to look at some price action. We're just hanging out. It's not really doing anything right now. Disruptive innovation. Tesla's still cheap. I agree. Tesla stock could get hammered at some point, but even then, it doesn't mean the company's bad. So also consider that. Risk goes down when good companies are cheap. Just something bad comes up. Yeah, it's just really hard to get disclosure from companies in China. I agree, WB3. I'll just call you B3. WB3 is kind of a mouthful, but I guess it's not too bad. WB3, B3, WB, Warner Brothers. Starlink is separate from SpaceX. But yeah, Starlink is a separate entity. Tesla is its own thing. Tesla is one thing. The Boring Company is one thing. Starlink's one thing. SpaceX is one thing. And anyone trying to compete with Starlink is going to have a really hard time. So also keep that in mind before you invest in any startups that are trying to go into the satellite space if Starlink starts to wants to go public at some point, which I heard they are going to go public at some point. Yeah, robo-taxis. Yeah, because it's so cheap to operate an electric car. It's just it's really hard to compete with a business that revolves around electric vehicles. It really is. Apple stock. So the thing with Apple is huge, and they're like trying to save themselves. Not that it's a bad company, but I don't think it's going to be much of a growth stock more than it would be a dividend stock at this point. they're gonna have to really innovate some. They're gonna have to make some crazy products to grow again. I mean, we could see a scenario where there's, store of value. People don't know where to put their money in like good assets, so they don't know where to put their money, so they end up pulling into things like Apple. But I think people are picking Tesla over Apple right now in that regard. So, I don't think Apple is going to be nearly as fed from investors as Tesla. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What up? What up, stocks, crypto, Bobby Anomaly? Starlink is not a company, it's a product of SpaceX. Is it really? I guess I've been misinformed the whole time then. Federal government contracts? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I can't verify that there, but I would not be surprised. Yeah, if they IPO Starlink separate from SpaceX, it's going to be a pretty big deal. No, there's no ticker for Starlink right now. It's private. I'm still pretty heavily in Bitcoin right now. Yes. You're welcome, Jennifer. TBGY. I think I had a call option that I had last week, but I ended up selling it to buy Sensonics stock. Yeah. Was that a bad move? I don't think it was a bad move. Maybe I missed out on this $2 run. Yeah, so price target for TPGY is $33 right now. I don't know about TTOO, to be honest. It's another biotech company. I don't know. Opinion on Microsoft. Microsoft is going to be relevant for a really long time. Kind of like Apple. But I don't think they're going to be growing, 30% a year. Wait, Wait, what the heck is the ticker for Microsoft? Wow. MSFT, right? Yeah, okay. I'm on a 5-minute chart. Let's go on a daily. Yep. This is what CV19 looks like, right? And then this is what money printing looks like. ACRX, Mark, I did not. Will Dogecoin be the next Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. And I'm very confident that that's not the case. Hedge funds are not buying Dogecoin. Passive volatility look like child's play. Yeah, man, people are gonna be all over Starlink. It's gonna be hyped like crazy. Yeah, Dogecoin is a meme coin. The creators of Dogecoin literally came out and said it was a joke when they made it. If a stock announces 2-to-1, can they change it to a 3-to-1? Yeah, if they announce something, I have not heard of a case of them changing their mind on something like that. EXPI, I don't know what they do. LAC got it at $23. Yin Yan Li? Yes, I can. Yin Yan Li, okay. LAC. Lithium Americas, okay, lithium company. You got in where? Where'd you say you got in? $23. It depends what your price targets are. You got in at 23. Oh, so you kind of see, that's why I don't like to chase price, because you end up in a drawdown, and if you don't know too much about the company, then it's really hard to hold on to. Okay, so to be honest, you have a chance of staying red until close to $17. There's a chance you might go down to 17 That's my opinion on as far as technicals. Yin Yan Lee. Aqua Bounty. Aqua Bounty was a good buy at like $4 or $5. I really don't know too much right now. Didn't they just close a direct offering and they're sitting on like $200 million? Oversold shares. What does it mean? Is it worth buying? Oversold. There's high short interest, but it's nothing like GME right now. It's like maybe 10% of all the shares in the company are short right now, but that's, I mean, in the grand scheme of things right now in this market, that's really not a lot. You can still trade it. Yeah, no, I agree. It's really up to your risk tolerance. I'm not into that though, so it's not for me. I will not be touching Dogecoin. Yeah, the thing I don't like about Ethereum right now is they keep changing the uh the source. Like, aren't they going from proof of work to proof of stake? Thanks, Ed. I appreciate it. Like, what do you guys think about proof of stake? Like, anyone in here who knows about like the blockchain or blockchains and like ways to validate the network? What do you guys think about uh, proof of stake over proof of work? 1200 by year end for INPX. Upcoming, is it a new technology in an underserved market? In Pixon, is that what you're talking about? Did I type that right? INPX. Looks like it's gonna hunt for like $2. Okay, immediate price target on this one is $2.18 for INPX. I don't know what their company does. If you're gonna go straight on technicals, that's what I'm thinking. Explain as if we were an ape with one ear. Difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Um, Bitcoin is validated by miners using proof of work. Um, how do I even explain Bitcoin? Like, well, it is open source, limited in quantity, energy stored in the form of pretty much binary ones and zeros, and it's immutable because every miner has the same copy of every node. I guess the same thing could apply with Ethereum, but Ethereum has a different goal. Ethereum uses smart contracts, does it not? Um, what is the ERC20? Maybe you can explain that to me. I've heard ERC20 many times, but I know you can build a ton of coins underneath Ethereum. You can't really do that with Bitcoin. I mean, you can create a copy of Bitcoin, but it's not. You would have to go through all 650,000 blocks that have been mined already in order to replace it, and that would probably cost billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars at this point. But um, yeah, I'm not sure if Ethereum is limited in quantity, if it's been modified like that before. The fact that they keep modifying it is something I don't like about Ethereum. Um, Bitcoin was labeled as a cryptocurrency, but I don't think that's how it's going to be used. I think it's just going to be used as a store of value and a collateralized asset, kind of like what people do with real estate. Intraday blockchain for clearing void massive deposits. Yeah, that's An ape with one ear would not be able to understand that. I'm sorry. I really don't have a good explanation for Bitcoin. Exactly how it works. Like, I don't know how SHA-256 works to a T. I know that all the energy that gets fed into the Bitcoin network as proof of work gets rewarded in the form of a block reward. And that's what incentivizes miners. GoPro 20% down. I don't know. I've not looked into GoPro. I mean, people have iPhones now, but I mean, you know, it really depends. I'm not too sure. How many people are still in the stream? I said I was going to be on for 30 minutes. It's been like an hour and a half. It's crazy. I did this yesterday too. I said I'd be on for an hour. I stayed for like 2.5. Eight brain hurts now. Right? Okay, so I'm going to go back to Sensonics. I'm going to try and keep this chat alive. You know, before yesterday's stream, I'd never done a live stream, so I don't know how to carry one. I'm still going to try and upload today. I'm not sure what exactly I want to talk about today. Give me some video ideas and I'll consider them. Give me some video ideas for today. Should I talk about Sensonics? Like I have in the past? I don't think you would see... You wouldn't see any short squeeze price action happening until we got above $4. I did not see the interview yet. People were telling me about that. I still haven't seen it. Did he pass the test? Did he pass the test with Kevin yesterday? I didn't even tell the guys in the Patreon, in the Discord that I'm on live stream. But the thing is, I'm probably not going to be on for much longer anyways. A bear thesis on Sensonics? Okay. Okay. That's fair. Covered the filing from Nano yet? No, because the thing with that filing is I'm not sure exactly how that's even going to impact the company. I don't think it will impact it much because we already knew about the warrants that Yoav Stern had. So it's not really new news. But I think what's new news is that he exercised 2 million of them. So I think that is new. But besides that, there's nothing else there. Yeah, I tried to look into Ideonomics and it, like, okay, the stock price, yes, it's gone up, but like, what do they do exactly? Like, try and find information about exactly what they do. It's not really clear cut, and they're based in, I'm pretty sure they're based in China, again. But it's good to hear bear side too. Yeah, I agree. Except last time I tried a bear thesis on Nano Dimension, I got slammed because people thought I was bearish on Nano after that one video where I'm like, I posted that video months ago when Nano was like $5 a share, and I posted a video titled 8 reasons I would sell or something like that, I think is how I titled it. And then people thought, what, you're selling? No, 8 reasons I would sell. Would. Keyword, would. Potentially. Cause of sepsis or blood infection in 3 to 5 hours instead of taking around 2 days. Oh, okay. That's the best explanation I've gotten on TTOO so far. Okay. That's interesting. finds sepsis in 3 to 5 hours as opposed to 2 days. Medical chalupa. What kind of impact do you think that has if you can find it in 3 to 5 hours over 48 hours? If you're like a medical student or something, let me know. Back-to-back live streams, huh? Yep. I'm here, Xavier. OZSC. I have no opinion, David. I'm not sure what they do. If it goes down next week, I'm going to hold on to what I have and buy more. I don't want to try and time Sensonics until at least they get some news out for their approval. When JP turns bearish on Nano. No, there was someone on my Nano Dimension videos that said because so many people watch my videos who are pro Nano, that if, I think, okay, so he made this like thesis, right, that if 10,000 people watch my channel and each person has like $1,000, then essentially I would be controlling $10 million of Nano Dimension volume. And that's just with $1,000 each person. I think it's good that he's exercising his warrants. That means he like wants part of the company. He was smart for putting the money down for the contracts, for the warrants. Are we holding SENS? Sorry, just joined. I am holding my Sensonics. I still have it. It moved up a bit today. How big is this move, actually? I'm not even sure how big this move is. From market open to, like, now is 20%. Wow, really? Wow, they didn't realize how much it moved up. I haven't even checked my Robinhood to see where the account is. You should know the Browning boxes. So, okay. Knowing 3-5 lets you use specific antibiotics sooner. Oh, okay. See, okay. So the things that Medical Chalupa is pointing out right now, as an investor, how would you know this stuff if you were not in the medical field? Medical Chalupa, go on my Instagram and message me. At John Paul Investing. How long do I plan to hold Nano Dimension? Indefinitely. Unless something materially in the company changes that would be devastating for them, I'm holding it indefinitely. I sold some when it peaked a little while ago. Not even at 17 or anything, but I think I sold at like 12 and 13 a while ago to buy into Bitcoin, and then I bought back into Sensonics. But besides that, I have a base position in Nano Dimension that I am not touching. It's 1,000 shares. I'm not touching that. $3.90. It's hard time to get stocks without much. Yeah, and the thing is, without big institutions in the stock, it's really easy to manipulate the price. Ash, I appreciate it. Thanks for the advice on Nano Dimension SENS. You've done me out of my Hyliion hole. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Hyliion was really hyped up. I don't think it's a bad business, but they're going to have a lot of headwind with Tesla and all these other companies that are going to be able to tackle that industry, the trucking industry. $4 on Sensonics. Oh, so for Hyliion, I think it's going to be mainly owner-operator driven. So guys who run their own trucks are going to want to be more profitable with their trucks, to be able to pay insurance every week and to, pay for fuel. They don't want to pay as much fuel. Really, the margins you get in trucking is from the fuel that you spend. Let's go humble. 350 today. You think so? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I said $4, but I didn't. I mean, I don't know when. More Nano Dimension. Yeah, as soon as I can afford to, I sure will. Best case scenario, ultra bull price target for 2021 Sensonics. Hypothetically speaking, this is not financial advice. For Sensonics, man, I don't know. Ultimate price target. I mean, it just depends where the market wants it to go. If there's a train behind it, then it's gonna fly. Really, I appreciate it, Jemmy. Jemmy, did I say your name right? Hemi, Jemmy. I'll just call you Tio. Thank you, Tio, for the tip. Ultimate price target for Sensonics end year this year. Man, that's a good question. Big truck for 10 years. Once Hyliion proves their product, every fleet will want it. Yeah, I could definitely see fleets wanting that. I mean, if they can make their operations more profitable, it makes total sense. I don't think they have much competition for that market, right? The retrofit, the retrofit electronic or EV drive axle. Okay, yeah. So back to the SENS question. See, I don't want to hype you guys up. That's the thing. I don't want to say like $100 because everyone's gonna like, whoa, $100 in Sonic stock. Like that would be 30x from here. I don't think anything would justify that yet. But if we get those approvals, we already know that they left from their promise study, they left 30 of the devices out of the 181 patients. They left 30 of them inside the patients for a full year study, which they're going to present to the FDA in order to run another clinical study for a full year version. And I don't see anyone anywhere close to that. So, man, that's such a hard question. I'll say $10. And that's conservative. Ultra bullish $10. I know it's not what you want to hear. I know you want to hear like $50, but I'm not going to say $50 because everyone's going to go out and rush to buy this. Trucking companies on their own. Yeah, they sure do. Yeah, so WB3, my dad owns a trucking company. A small one, but nonetheless he runs a trucking business, and that is definitely a big headache. Yeah, trucks are a really hard time. I wonder WB3. I wonder if Hyliion's gonna allow smaller shops to be able to retrofit their own vehicles, or if Hyliion's only gonna want to retrofit them onto trucks themselves. I wonder. SIRC. Okay, I will check out SIRC. What is SENS? SENS is Sensonics. They specialize in continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. And right now it is the only interstitial device that is on track to get approved by the FDA. And if you guys didn't know, they actually added on the fee schedule for for Medicare and Medicaid services. They added that into the fee schedule for medical providers to bill for it. So also positive news for Sensonics. Dexcom at $400, and it's going to easily be $100. Yeah, so Dexcom is a $32-ish billion valuation at $400. Sensonics would be, I think, around the same valuation at $100 a stock. So, yeah, $100 Sensonics would price it similar to where Dexcom is right now in terms of valuation, which is what you should be looking at. Yeah, stock price isn't enough to compare it. You need to know how many shares they have outstanding, how much of the company is available for grabs, basically. Sweet. $10 would be sweet juice. Yeah, $10 is like 3 times from where it is right now. Like, if we go pre CV19, this would be unheard of returns in a year. 3 times. But you know, the Treasury's running the money printer. The money's got to go somewhere. What's Nano doing? Chilling. It's chilling. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to close above 3 today. FDA approval for Sensonics is expected before the end of the first half of this year, so June 30th or earlier. Train technician to Island. Work at truck dealerships. That'd be lame. How far are you from Hylian? I have no idea how far I am from their HQ. I'm probably really far. Okay. I'll think about it. I'll think about it, B3. Zomedica, I said that they're heavily reliant on whoever licenses their software. So the success of their company is on the backs of someone else. That's why I don't really like it. Jagex, or what is that again? Isn't that a pharmaceutical company like Jaguar or something? Speaking of Jagex, I don't know if any of you guys way back in the day, I don't know like what age group you guys are, or I mean anyone could play RuneScape, but if you guys played RuneScape back in the day, Jagex apparently is going public, if you guys didn't know that. Dexcom will have the upper hand IMO because they're G7. Released 2021. Thin as a nickel. I saw that with a lifespan of 15 days per sensor. Still exterior application. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. Dexcom has the upper hand, at least in terms of device size. The transmitter is going to be smaller, but you're still at risk of it falling off, and I don't think the placement is ideal for the Dexcom. Oh, they're in Austin? Dang, they're not far at all then. Now we have Nano Dimension Palantir. Oh, thank you, Helium. Yeah, Jagex, not Jagex, the stick, not Jagex, but Jagex. I wonder what this stock ticker symbol is going to be for that. If and when they go public. Deal with this, it'll be over. Okay, so it's not guaranteed to be over. They just have the ability to step away from Sensonics if they don't get the approval. But I don't think they will, just because they still have a product to sell, which is the 90-day version. Roche wasn't cutting it for Sensonics, so they ended up cutting that deal and going with Essentia. And this is an exclusive partnership too. RuneScape is a dead game. Yeah, I don't know what else Jagex has under their belt as far as ways to monetize their company. Anyone else catch the Arkamoto rocket out of the 20s? No, I did not. BHTG. Everyone's just pointing towards biotech companies. Biotech companies are the craze right now. Looking at AMYZF. American Manganese. Okay. So they're kind of on a run. 89 cents a share. Oh, so sorry I'm yawning on stream. A short squeeze where? Yeah, nothing's really happening here. We're just trading in this range between what is this? 67 and $1. And we're pretty much close-ish to middle. I'm going to go back to Sensonics, though. Had some volume, now it's chilling. Desktop metals. I haven't looked into them enough. And thank you, John. Yeah, I was on live stream last night also for a couple hours. What I can as a conservative trader as well. I don't have anything on desktop metals. Yeah, again, I have not looked into them enough. 3D printing stock, but like what edge do they have over the other companies? Materials? Like with 3D printing companies, what I would look for is materials. Through this or sell some of your position at the highs. I'm gonna hold it right now. Yeah, this, I don't feel like we're anywhere close to where this company can be as far as valuation in the short term. Yeah, we're still crawling right now in Sensonics, in my opinion. This is not financial advice. Your review on penny stock BHTG. I would have to do a lot of research before I could give a real opinion. Gerardo. I don't want to say Gerardo. Gerardo. I'm like really bad at rolling my tongue now. Gerardo Fuentes. Desktop metals blasting off. BFT. Pay safe. We're still waiting on the merger, are we not? I know they want to get into the digital wallet space, cryptos, and gaming. I feel like their gaming market's going to be probably one of the bigger ones on their plate. I don't know, 30% on Sensonics total. Yeah, that's massive. I'm not even sure how. I think my cost basis on Sensonics was like $2.65 a share at this point. 35%. Yeah, I didn't. Man, it's actually crazy how much it ran today. I didn't realize how big of a percentage it is from 250 to 320. It really is a big difference. Yeah, my family is actually Colombian, so I'm actually the one that has pretty bad Spanish. Has an impressive team. Yeah, I need to look more into their leadership. You made a good point. If they have an impressive team, that is a plus for them. But I need to do more research on them. Explain that doing very different from the standard. Yeah, exactly. Nano Dimension's doing something entirely different from their competitors. There's nothing close to what they're doing right now. That's why I love their business so much. I need to work on my tongue, my rolling my tongue. SENS will go above 327 today. I don't know, Katrina. Are you asking because you averaged in at 327? Get coffee. Yeah, I might. Yeah, it's crazy. I've figured out like all these stock ticker symbols that I had no idea existed before I started this live stream this morning. Java, also even Java's a stock. Really close to 320, so I need to sell to cut your losses. Katrina, it really depends on what your risk tolerance is and if you really think the company has something of value. If you're buying it strictly just to sell it at a higher price, you're going to have a hard time timing the market. I'll tell you that right now. In my opinion, it's always best to sell stocks if you have done the research to have a high conviction in targeting a better opportunity. So I would not sell a stock to hold on to the cash that I would get from selling the stock. And on top of that, you will have to pay capital gains tax. So, I mean, unless you're trying to show income for next year, then, I mean, just hold on to your stock. Have you looked into before SENS? Honestly, not many as far as interstitial devices, but as far as I know, Sensonics the only one that has it. And Sensonics is the only one that's done the clinical trial for the placement that they have on the arm. No other company has done the clinical trials to have it approved for the arm. Jaja ding dong. Haha ding dong. Yeah, 151 cost basis is really, really cheap. Nice. Those are goals right there, Carl. Buying a house from your stocks? Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, Katrina, the best advice I could give you is do some research on the company and figure out if you think it's worth holding the company. That's the best advice I can give you. I could sit here and tell you all these good things about the company, but until you see it yourself, you probably will have a hard time holding on to it. Like with Nano and Sensonics and Tesla, I was down like more than 10% last week. Even though the stock was down 30%, I was between the three, so it averaged out. I was down around like 10%. I have never been to Colombia, so I can't say I love Bogota just because I've never been there. Yeah, of course, Katrina. Of course. You're welcome. Check this out. What am I checking out? Hey guys, I'm gonna get off in like 12 minutes ish. 11:30 my time. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna hop off. So ask away. Ask what you guys can. I can't guarantee I'll have an answer for everything, but I'll try my best to answer you guys for anything you guys have questions for. Essentia is, I don't know if they're the biggest, but they're primarily focused on diabetes, so they're definitely a reputable place to get your diabetes products. Their only CGM product. Um, yeah, I don't think that's a problem that it's their only CGM product. It's probably going to be their best one, in my opinion. As long as the short interest is there, there's a chance. I would not bet on AMC. To be honest, all the meme stocks, I would not take a risk there. I mean, if you want to YOLO a couple shares, then go for it. I guess the risk to reward there is makes sense, especially if you're going to be in the markets for years. I don't have any Lordstown. No, no, Anthony, I do not. I don't set stop losses. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ishish. I've been here for a while, man. Where you been? I have no opinion on OZSC. Sorry, Paul. Okay. Yeah, I want a Tesla too, man. I want a Tesla so bad. Like once your car's paid off, if you drive a lot, you're basically paying another car note with just gas. It definitely makes sense to own a Tesla. So you want to buy the car and then alternate your stock out of Tesla into the car. You know, one of my viewers, Hoon, he actually ended up selling his Tesla. I think he sold his wife's car and ended up buying Tesla stock. That was the best decision he made because this was, I think, like 200 free split or something. It was crazy. Isaac's Let's Talk Business. What's up, Isaac? Hey, I'll talk to you after, man. Cost basis, CPSH. We're going to be production 50-100% this year. Constant stream of good news. Yeah, we're waiting on that Giga Texas to be finished production, or for the factory to be finished. I can't wait to see the first Cybertruck get rolled out of that factory. It's going to be insane. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, Essentia is going to have a... I think they're going to have a very good time selling their glucose monitors. I do not short stocks. When you short, you have unlimited downside, so be careful shorting stocks. Leave that for the big hedge funds. If you're betting on a company to go down, just buy a put or something. But even then, I don't like to bet against companies because you're basically betting against the country, and I don't think that makes sense. Especially right now, this is a hard environment, a hard market environment to be shorting stuff. You will have a very hard time, rough time. Yeah, I'm holding Sensonics very strong right now. My cost base is around 265 a share, I believe. I'm still looking for it, June. I'm still looking for another stock to target that would interest me to a degree that Sensonics and Nano Dimension have. All right, B3. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I look forward to seeing you in the other streams later on. Thoughts on bio-nanogenomics? Bio-nanogenomics. Genomics, like how can you understand genomics if you haven't been a medical student for like a decade? That's the hard thing. At least with diabetes, we have a general understanding of diabetes. We know you need blood to measure glucose levels and things like that, but genomics, man, that's a different beast. Just leave it to ARC. In my opinion, ARC-G. Just focus on ARC-G. In my opinion, this is not financial advice. My opinion on fake gurus who sell $3,000 courses. I think selling courses is a lot more profitable than actually doing well in the stock market. I mean, think about it. $3,000 a course, you sell 100, you sell 300 of those, you're a millionaire. Like, it's insane. It's so crazy to me. If I had a course, would you guys buy it? I wouldn't sell it for $3,000, that's for damn sure. I'm not AQB because they did an offering easy 20%. Yeah, it's like a trend where every time they do direct offerings, price falls and you could just buy back in. Take a personal payment, so out-of-pocket expense for Tesla will be way less. If you have 100 shares, this is not financial advice, but you could sell some short-term, out-the-money calls. Maybe that's enough to pay for your Tesla. Who knows? Yeah, if Tesla can roll out Robotaxi, man, that is game-changing stuff right there. Robotaxi is going to be disruptive as hell. Do you allow my shares to be loaned out to the shorts? No. No. How do I make sure that's not the case? I mean, I don't have margin enabled, if that makes a difference. I haven't, no, I have not had to worry about that, John. Waiting for dip. Okay, guys, I had to skip a lot of messages because there's a lot of messages that just popped in all at once. Parcel Pal Technology, next hot stock. PKG. Whoa, this thing is cheap as hell. What is this? What is Parcel Pal Technologies? I'm going to look into this. What do they do? Do they do parcels? Is it like a robo-taxi but for like last mile delivery? Explain, please. I appreciate it, Mohammed. Y'all would buy the course? 5 for the course right now. Facts, now I mentioned Dave definitely gave us good profits. Yeah. Yeah, not too long ago, someone mentioned that Nano Dimension took them out of their Hyliion losses. That was nice to see. A single course would never. It's snake oil, right? Yeah, I know. The thing with courses, though, is like, I feel like because there's so much information, abundant information about investing in things like this, if you're going to sell a course, you can't sell it for that much because there's free information out there If you're selling a course, it's because you just want to put as much information in one place, so someone doesn't have to go to a bunch of different places. So I feel like the premium you charge for the course should just be the convenience of having it in one place. But besides that, like, that's it. I don't think it's worth $3,000 to have it in one place when all this information really is publicly available. Drone stocks. Hey, that would be cool. Trading UAVs. Nano Dimension outperforming Bitcoin. It already did. Bitcoin has a run that I still think hasn't happened yet. Last mile delivery. Haha. Okay, I guessed correct at least. From Vancouver. Okay, yeah. The course I feel like would take a lot of time. Um. Business. Okay, Gia. It sounds like any other last mile delivery service though. Do they have anything that's like special to them? Any barrier of entry that they would have for any competition? Are they good financially? Like how? BTC. Like I said, okay. So Michael Saylor was hosting the Bitcoin for Corporations, and there's a lot of money eyeing Bitcoin right now. And all new Bitcoin being mined right now is being bought up by PayPal, Square, and Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So ethnicity, so like family wise, I'm Colombian. I'm not Israeli, I'm Colombian. Latin heritage, but I was born in the US. Oh yeah, so as far as Bitcoin, they were saying that if you saw the big ideas presentation presented by ARK, they were saying if 1% of funds put their money into Bitcoin, it would be like a $50,000 Bitcoin or $100,000 Bitcoin this year. She said 500K for 1%. That's insane. Okay, any last questions before I get off the live stream? Thank you for staying so long in the live stream, Jennifer, and being around on the channel, watching the videos. That's all I really want from you guys. If you guys can learn from the content I create, then I am happy. Okay, hold on. I need to put these in a notepad. Someone said UAVs, BHTG. Someone said parcel, which is PKG. Deberías hacer videos en español. My Spanish is not very good. It would be awesome, but para la comunidad latina. Yeah, my Spanish is not that good. It's hard. It's hard for me to talk Spanish. Maybe I'll think about it. Dogecoin is a meme coin, Isaac. Don't touch it. You'll lose money. I mean, maybe you'll make some money based on the crowd, but I would stay away from it. There's no fundamentals there. Square is a good company. They took the initiative on Bitcoin, so I was really happy with that. By Sally Muhammad Doopsnog. 8 brain learned today. It's just so funny, dude. You're welcome, Sally. You're welcome, Gia, David, Xavier. Yeah, hey, I marked down UAVS for you, Xavier. Oh, Jakeonomics made a video on that? I'll watch it. I was on a live stream with him and a bunch of others on My Financial Friends YouTube channel. That's what I thought. I wanted another opinion. Yeah, Isaac, be careful with that. It's killing me on Square. Yeah. Square's part of the big tech companies that already experienced a run, so they're going to be quiet for a little while. Yeah, he does move mountains with a tweet. He really does. Especially when you put Doge in his Twitter bio, that was nuts. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for this live stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really glad you guys stuck around for so long. I said I'd be here for an hour. I'm here for 2 hours. Literally, it happened again. Okay. All right. Well, that is it. You guys have kept me here. I'm going to get off and try and think of some video for today. I will keep you guys posted. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the bell notifications so you do get notified when I post a video and do a live stream. Yeah, 75K, man. Me, Kevin's making millions of dollars a month. That's like nothing for him, so very easy for him. All right, well, that is it for today's stream, guys. So